Hello, my name is Philip Kedge and I am the Director of the McKenzie Friend UK network. I am a retired Police Chief Inspector and I've been a McKenzie Friend since 2012, and in all my blogs my opinions and views are strictly my own. Today my blog is entitled Why the Resident Parent Can Get Away with Slinging Mud in Child Arrangements and the Family Court System. Now, to put that into context, you have to understand a number of points, particularly if you are the non-resident parent at the receiving end of mudslinging. Firstly, please understand that as a parent, you don't have any rights to see your children. Under UK law, it is a child's right to have a relationship with the parents. Because of this, CAFCAS and the courts will only look at resolving adult disputes through the eyes of the child. They look at the issues from the child's perspective, and they don't take sides with the adults. An important point is that the benchmark for parenting is good enough. That a parent can provide a child with the basic provisions of food, shelter, warmth, emotional support and education, etc. And the benchmark for the statutory intervention of a local authority or social services, or for example the police, in terms of risks to children, is that of significant harm. It's really important to understand those points. So why is it then that the resident parent can sling mud at the non-resident parent in family court and get away with it? This is because they've already shown that by looking after the children, by feeding them, clothing them, taking them to school, that they've already satisfied CAFCAS and the court and any other professionals that their parenting is good enough. So they've already reached that threshold, and where there isn't significant risk of harm to the children. That means that the focus of CAFCAS and the courts is on the capabilities of the non-resident parent, looking at their mindset and their approach. So the resident parent can just simply keep slinging mud because it's already conceded that the children should live with them, but spend time with the non-resident parent. Now, the worst mistake that the non-resident parent can make is to sling mud back. Because they're the ones who are being scrutinised. And when they fight back, all they do is to give a clear signal to CAFCAS professionals and the courts that they're not able to move forward. They're stuck in acrimony and hatred in a toxic relationship. And they're not looking to build positive co-parenting relationships for the best interest of the child. And by being engaged in this conflict back, then the child is caught in the middle, being harmed. So the only thing the court can do, because they can't take the child away from the resident parent, is to actually decide what the appropriate contact should be with a non-resident parent. And if they're the ones who are slinging the mud back, if they're the ones who are not engaging in positive co-parenting, then their contact can be reduced, as seen as to be in the best interest of the children, because the parents are both at war and the non-resident parent is 50% of the problem, and they're the one who wants to gain access to their children. That's the biggest mistake that non-resident parents make. The way I look at it is this. Imagine a boxing ring. The resident parent might have a solicitor. The resident parent is in the middle of that boxing ring with their solicitor in the corner. And I see this all too often. The resident parent is sort of prancing around the boxing ring, throwing punches, wanting the other parent to engage and to fight back. Now, where I want my client, if they're the non-resident parent, is to be sitting in their corner on a stool with their boxing gloves off, with a nice pack on their head calming them down, with me quietly giving them advice, and by talking together how we can look at the conflict in front of us, manage our way through it, but not respond to it in a like manner. And that's where I want my client, actually calm and focused and making reasonable and sensible decisions and reducing conflict. And that's what we do. So I hope that helps. And if I can help you with any aspect of your family court case, then please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm looking forward to your call.